Tonight on Elon Local News.
After years of waiting, Elon favorite Mediterranean Deli is now open and ready to serve in downtown Elon.
The North Carolina primary is set for tomorrow. Hear what you need to know when it comes to voting.
Prospective Elon students fill campus this weekend as they interviewed for various scholarships.
Those stories and more.
Elon Local News starts now.
Live from the Jane and Brian Williams studio at Elon University School of Communications, you're watching Elon Local News.
Good evening and thank you for joining us for Elon Local News. I'm Rachel Holley.
And I'm Michael Wolff. We start tonight with some breaking news. Alamance-Burlington School System Superintendent Dane Butler resigned this morning. Butler's resignation is the latest in senior officials leaving the school system within the past month. Butler served as a superintendent for less than 2 years, being elected into his role in July of 2022 when he signed a 4-year contract. According to the resignation agreement from the school board, Butler will receive just over $100,000 in severance pay from its local unrestricted fund balance, and potentially an additional amount if this district has enough money available. While the board searches to fill Butler's position, Director of Student Support Services Christy Davis will serve as acting superintendent. For more information and continuous ABSS updates, visit our website, elonnewsnetwork.com.
North Carolina primary elections are tomorrow. Here's what you need to know if you will be participating. Polling places will be open from 6:30 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Tuesday, March 5th. To confirm assigned polling locations, registered voters can check the North Carolina Board of Elections website. Only those already registered to vote can cast ballots for this primary and can only vote for members of their registered parties. Places such as Elon Elementary School are open for voting. Elon Elementary is only a 3-minute drive from campus if you're registered to vote. Absentee ballots must be submitted by 7:30 on Tuesday in order to be counted. When going to vote, remember to bring a photo ID such as a North Carolina driver's license or a Phoenix voter card. Students living off campus should bring a documentation showing proof of residence in Alamance County. For more information, sample ballots, and a full list of approved identification, visit Elon Votes on elon.edu.
Mediterranean Deli reopened their doors this weekend in their new location in downtown Elon. Because of their busy opening weekend, Med Deli closed its doors early Sunday night to give their workers a break from a successful weekend. Med Deli closed their previous location at Park Place because their Chapel Hill location suffered a fire, and also due to the large space at the Park Place location. Students, staff, and the community have flocked to the new location since its opening. Elon residents Monty and Linda Allison attended the opening of the new location after missing the old one.
It's just a smaller version, I think, of what they had down there, and so anything to help them be able to make it, economically
I think
better.
the model works better because you don't have as much inventory, not as much space. So I think it's going to be a success.
Yeah.
Elon Jr. Sammy Engel went to the previous location consistently when it was open and is enthusiastic about the reopening and their food.
I love Med Deli. Huge fan. Love all their sides. My friends and I went like a lot, and we had the best time. And when I found out that they were closing, I was really sad. And then when I found that they were reopening, I was so excited. And then when it got delayed, I got really sad again. But now I'm really excited again. So big emotional roller coaster, really hype.
You can find the new location next to Oak House. Med Deli is open from 11 to 9 every day.
Over the weekend, prospective Elon students came to interview for various scholarships. The 2-day-long event began festively with meet and greets and had over 900 in attendance, according to Greg Sizer. Fellows had the chance to meet and get to know each other Friday night. Also in attendance were current fellows and professors. Before scholarship weekend, we spoke with Adeline Glassman, a prospective business fellow, about what drew her to Elon and the Business Fellows program.
I think it'll be really cool because I've heard of all the things that Elon has to offer, and especially within the business fellows having a small cohort and being able to meet with business fellows currently and also kind of see maybe who my peers will be next year and even hear from faculty. I think that'll be really cool and give more of an insight of the Elon life.
Glassman highlighted the opportunities that the fellowships offer, saying what drew her most to Elon, besides its appealing campus, was the abroad opportunities for fellows.
I've researched the business fellows, and the study abroad opportunity seems really interesting, going to Dubai, and just I think the professors seem really, really smart and really willing to help out, which is cool.
Fellows Weekend ended Saturday afternoon when interviews concluded. To learn more about the Fellows and Honors programs, visit elon.edu/admissions.
Former President Donald Trump held a Get Out the Vote rally in Greensboro Saturday that drew thousands to the Coliseum complex just days ahead of tomorrow's North Carolina Republican primary. Trump expressed his dismay with the Biden administration's handling of Homeland Security, along with the conflicts in Gaza and the Ukraine. Longtime Trump allies and Republican U.S. Representatives Matt Gaetz of Florida and Lauren Boebert of Colorado were also among notable GOP hardliners in attendance. The former president went on to reinforce his endorsement for North Carolina GOP candidates, including current Lieutenant Governor and Republican gubernatorial frontrunner Mark Robinson. Trump had high praise for Robinson, comparing him to Martin Luther King Jr., saying, "This guy is like Martin Luther King Jr. times 2, end quote. Earlier today, a new development in Trump's bid for the White House emerged as the Supreme Court ruled unanimously 9-0 that he could not be removed from the ballot in Colorado. This sets a precedent of preventing other states from striking the former president from their ballots. For more on primary and election coverage, visit our new website, elonnewsnetwork.com.
Up next, our Abby Gravely has your Phoenix 5-day forecast.
Local band Thisle Ridge has an exciting announcement coming up after the break.
Here's to the things that can keep us safe. Those we use all the time with hardly a thought. Those that are silently standing by to save our lives. And now, those that we carry with us everywhere we go. Many mobile devices will now bring you wireless emergency alerts, real-time information directly from local sources you know and trust. With the unique sound and vibration, you'll be in the know, wherever you are.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
Hamilton was adopted from a rescue in 2008. He really likes to be around people. And as soon as I start to make my breakfast, Hamilton is right there. I get out my mat and I'm doing a downward dog and he's underneath. He's quite the pug about town. He gets invited to a lot of parties. He knows he's a pretty big deal. I mean, look at this little face. How could you not love him?
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies. Selfie, nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's put a ride home.
And now our Abby Gravely joins us in studio with your Phoenix 5-day forecast. What's the weather looking like this week, Abby?
Thank you, Rachel and Michael. We're starting to see some warmer weather as spring months are approaching. This weekend brought sunny skies and shorts weather, so it's looking to stay that way as we move into this week. So let's take a look at our Phoenix 5-day forecast. Today was a little cloudy and got up to 69 degrees. This evening will cool down to 47. Tomorrow is looking to be partly cloudy and warm with a high of 72. Wednesday morning will bring rain and a chill with a high of 60. The sun will come back out on Thursday and the high will be 69. Friday will bring clouds and a high of 64. We're cooling down this weekend with highs in the upper 50s and lower 60s. Saturday is bringing an 80% chance of rain. Don't forget to wear layers these next couple weeks as temperatures fluctuate while transitioning into spring warmth. Thanks for checking in. Now back to you at the desk.
Thanks for giving us that update, Abby.
Local band Thisle Ridge shared some exciting news as they have 6 new original songs set to come out very soon. Our Fiona McAllister has the story.
Thisle Ridge has been performing at places such as Oak House and the Fat Frog, showcasing snippets of their new extended play songs. Thisle Ridge singer and keyboard player Nicole Bezos is especially excited for the release of this EP. She says she cannot wait for others to hear their music and their talent to be recognized. Bezos says listeners have lots to look forward to.
I am most excited to finally get our music out there and start promoting stuff through different social media platforms because I think this band has a lot of talent and a lot of really cool songs that everybody's going to want to hear, and I'm excited about that.
Singer and guitarist Cole Campbell is the main songwriter for the band. His new single, Your Love's What I Want, will be Campbell's first ever recorded song. Writing songs is something Campbell loves. Being able to express himself musically is something he finds rewarding.
It's really like an outlet. It's a form of therapy, you know. Like sometimes you can't communicate in words, you gotta communicate in songs and melody, and that's really where I shine.
Singer and rhythm guitarist Lucas McEwen says that this EP contains songs of many different genres, such as indie pop and even the blues. McEwen is most excited for their first music video that goes along with Your Love's What I Want.
And we're filming the music video this weekend, so there will be a music video with it. Yeah.
Are you excited for the music video?
I am so excited.
Thisle Ridge will release this EP mid-April, but tune in March 21st for the release of their new single. Fiona McAllister, Elon Local News.
For more information on show dates and updates on their music, visit the Thisle Ridge Band Instagram page.
Elon's Milk Club, a student organization for those who share a love of dairy products and or their dietary substitutes, will be hosting a scavenger hunt around Elon's campus on March 21st from 5:30 to 7:30. The Milk Club invites anyone interested to join this event. President Jacob Bradshaw says the course will be up to a mile, starting from Global Commons with a guide for participants.
The list of things around Elon's campus that you'll have to find will be sort of formatted in a bingo type of format. There'll be a certain type of square, and each of those have little boxes inside, and you have to fill in either diagonal up or down to come back and potentially win some of our prize money.
Milk Club encourages participants to wear athletic shoes and bring a water bottle or milk to the event. Follow Elon_milk on Instagram for updates.
Elon's Bachelor's of Fine Arts program held the acting class of 2027's first all-freshman performance of the year. Our Catherine McDonald has the story.
This weekend with people waiting to watch Elon's Bachelor of Fine Arts in Acting Showcase for the freshman class. This program accepts only 16 students each year. Elon freshman and actor Parker Bowen said everyone in the cohort is passionate and it was easy to grow close, especially through this performance.
It can get very, very hectic and stressful because we're all trying to make this happen, but backstage, it's all laughs, it's all fun, we're all having a great time, and it's just fun to be with everyone.
The entire showcase was student-run and produced, with BFA Acting upperclassmen serving as directors. Freshman actor Audrey Kostas said she learned a lot working one-on-one with her director, who had performed that same scene in a previous year, and encouraged Kostas to take a new spin on it.
From being at a different place in this journey and get some insights and some advice, and they've been a really great mentor for us, a great director.
Kostas said her favorite part of performing in the showcase was the opening, which she co-choreographed.
We did it a little less traditional. We Usually it's just a little introduction of partners, but we made it a whole dance.
Elon freshman and performer Graham Bogus said Elon's blend of theater techniques and styles stood out to him at an open house event.
I fell in love with it. I was like, I need to be here because it was everything I wanted from an acting program.
Elon Performing Arts is hosting a multitude of performances this spring. For more information, visit Elon's cultural calendar webpage. Catherine MacDonald, Elon Local News.
BFA is hosting its next performance Friday, March 8th at 7:30 p.m. in McCrary for their spring dance concert.
Be sure to tune in after the break for your weekly social media recap.
And a look at Elon men's basketball's last home game of the year. All this after the break.
For cheese is essential. If you start talking, just keep going. You don't have to start over because it will still have you. And also, I don't think you have to look down before you look up.
Only when there's things playing.
Can you help me with this? My new dad teaches me all kinds of stuff.
Well, I just don't have to.
You don't really have to.
He helps me with homework.
It's personal.
That would be 3.6795.
110%.
So you don't have to.
Yep.
He helps me with my decision making.
I wouldn't use this one. Ever.
And he's even teaching me how to drive.
And that's why cars have bumpers.
I'm learning so much.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
Heart doesn't see race. Love is love. Hey, you.
Yeah, you. Getting that college education, what are you gonna do? Graduate and take some office job? Be like everybody else? Or will you dare do something different? Like, be a teacher. You could be my teacher. You got the skills. The smarts? Yes, you. You could be the teacher I never forget. That'd be cool. Does that corporate job even have recess? What are you gonna make of yourself? What are you gonna make of me?
Bye-bye.
Hi. Hoping for a crisp breeze to help keep you alert. Oh, he took a sip of water too. That'll probably help. You were probably gonna turn down the radio too, so you could focus, right?
Probably okay isn't okay.
Right.
If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend.
I think the water line is what really drove it home. I blew on him.
You're watching Elon Local News.
Elon men's basketball wrapped up its regular season celebrating 3 seniors on the team as they played in their last home game. Our Mason Willett has more.
An emotional day for men's basketball playing its final home game of the season and honoring 3 seniors, Rob Higgins, Jaden Michael, and Zach Irvin. Head coach Billy Taylor says that all 3 have been huge for this program, but says fans may not know what it took to get to this day.
I mean, we all know Zach's been through a lot. You guys probably don't know a quarter of what he's battled physically to get himself on the floor and be there every single day for his team and his teammates.
Irvin has battled through injuries throughout his time at Elon and gone through coaching changes as well as seeing teammates come and go during his 5 years at Elon. Though he says he is proud to have been able to put on his jersey one last time at home.
Everything, really. You know, it means the world to me that Coach gave me an opportunity to come back 2 years ago, you know, and spend my final 2 years here. Yeah, today definitely brought back a lot of memories.
But this doesn't have to be the end, he says.
One game left. Or, you know, we hope to make some noise in March, put this game behind us, and see what we can do in the tournament.
Sophomore guard TK Simpkins says that playing with Irvin and the other seniors has been exciting to learn from, and that they bring a great locker room presence.
My first year meeting them, felt like I knew them longer. So love for everybody. My guy Zach, I'm gonna miss playing with him.
Taylor says that the team will look to give it all it has in the Coastal Athletic Association tournament.
It's that time of year where everybody's got a game, and you just put everything you can into that game in front of you. You don't look too far ahead, you don't look too far back.
As for the game Saturday, the team fell 85-70 and was led by Simpkins with 31 points. The team ended with a 13-18 record in the regular season for Taylor's second season as the head coach. Mason Willett, Elon, Local News.
Men's basketball will now head up to D.C. as they will face Hampton University Friday at 4:30.
And now for your social media recap, what's happening this week, Abigail Hines?
Thanks, Michael. The iHeart Music Awards are coming up, and the performers for this year were just released. You can expect to see Justin Timberlake, Jelly Roll, Tate McRae, Green Day, and many others take the stage at the award show. It was also just announced that Cher will be receiving the 2024 iHeartRadio Icon Award. This award honors her contributions to the music industry and pop culture throughout her career. Cher is the only artist to have a #1 song on the Billboard charts for 7 consecutive decades, getting her first #1 in 1965 and her most recent in 2023. Here on campus, students can look forward to the 11th annual Elon Day happening this Thursday. This event is Elon's annual day of giving, where parents, alumni, and students can donate gifts of any size to the university. Donations go towards various programs like athletics, scholarships, and academic departments. Since Elon Day has started, Elon has raised over $19 million from 45,000 donations. Students are encouraged to spread the word on social media by sharing photos with the hashtag Elon Day. That's all we have for your social media recap. Now back to you at the desk.
Well, thanks for the update, Abigail.
Zeta Tau Alpha's annual Big Man on Campus fundraiser will happen tomorrow at Corey Center. Students from each fraternity compete in 3 rounds of competition. Avi Kurtz, Director of Philanthropy, says that putting on this event is a team effort.
All of the fraternities to have a little team of dancers, and then we have girls from our sorority coach their team, and then we have a judge from every Panhellenic sorority kind of judge the boys, so it's kind of fun because there's so many different moving parts and like people that are involved in it.
All proceeds from this event go towards the Zeta Tau Alpha Foundation, which funds education and resources for breast cancer awareness. Zeta Vice President and Coordinator of Committees, Celia Hearn, says that they will have speakers at the event to help educate the audience on the importance of their fundraising efforts.
Speakers come in during the event to talk about what our philanthropy means to them, and then also just like some education about it, just to make sure that the reason behind the event is still at the forefront of like what we're doing.
Students can buy tickets at the door or go to Zeta's Instagram at ElonZTA and click the link in their bio.
After the break, this year's Carnival celebration had food, music, and more.
And a look at Campus Entertainer of the Year, John Rush, also known as the Human iPad.
So there you are, shuffling through a stack of resumes and you come to mine. This is it, first impression, my way in. But can my resume show you how I truly stand out? Like that I was studying, going to night school while working 2 jobs just to help my parents pay for groceries. Or being the first one to always step up. No, that's something you just can't put on paper. Look beyond the resume and discover new ways to develop great talent that is dedicated, hardworking, and determined like me.
Open road, here comes the Heffley family.
Whether it's a short trip or a long haul.
Estimated time, 47 hours.
They will beg.
You're hungry? I'm happy to provide.
They will plead.
Deep fried butter on a stick.
But whatever you do, don't wimp out.
Now you're talking.
Make them buckle up.
He can't hurt.
Remember, safety first. Cheese curls second.
Are you orange?
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right. Because a few hours ago, in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a 4th ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're watching Elon Local News.
Over Scholarship Weekend, students were able to relax with a performance by John Rush, the human Spotify. Rush gave students and families opportunities to get involved in the fun. John Rush, Campus Entertainer of the Year, performed in a Razoo coffee shop on Friday night during Scholarship Weekend. Held by the Student Union Board, Rush gave audience members a chance to sing along using his 2 songbooks. First-year Tyler Whitfield, a communications fellow, said that performances held by the Student Union Board are a great way for students to rewind after a busy weekend.
I would say that everybody at this point is just kind of moving at 100 miles an hour. That if you have any sort of foot in the Scholarship Weekend stuff, the events of everything, you're doing a lot and you're busy and you're just overwhelmed. So I think having stuff like this, having these events, is just a great way to decompress.
Whitfield said these events are a great way to get the community engaged in what Elon has to offer. He said live music is needed in any situation and would love for John Rush to come again.
Especially people who aren't going out Friday, Saturday nights, it's great to have this stuff around campus to give them an opportunity to just kind of still get out and do something, be active.
Be sure to follow the Student Union Board on Instagram to learn about upcoming events.
Carnival is a traditional celebration within most Latinx and Hispanic countries, but now it's also a tradition here at Elon. Our Fiona McAllister has more.
Music, dancing, and food filled McKinnon Hall. Carnival is a celebration that honors the Lenten season and transition from winter to spring. El Centro and the Center for Race, Ethnicity, and Diversity Education hosted an event for all to enjoy. Creator of Elon's Carnival celebration, Fernanda Diaz-Pains, is from Brazil, where she celebrates Carnival in a very different way. Diaz-Pains started this tradition 3 years ago as a way to share her culture with Elon. But now as a graduating senior, she will be leaving Elon, but never this tradition.
And I definitely am gonna miss this event. Like, it was my baby, like I started it, and it was so much fun planning like with everybody and like seeing it grow throughout the years. It was just an amazing thing to see.
Student coordinator for the Creed, Tyler McKellar, appreciates events like this as a way to connect with his own culture as well as celebrating others.
Since I'm a first-generation American and both my parents are Caribbean, I always love the culture, the music, the food, the engagement, the dancing, art even, and it's just it's a good time to just feel vibrant.
Elon professor and lecturer in performing arts, Jasmine Powell, accompanied by her student, Elon senior Zach Scott, performed a traditional no-contact martial dance called capoeira. Powell said she was ecstatic when El Centro asked her to perform.
When I got invited, I was so excited to teach this, pretty much just to spread out the energy.
Carnival is typically celebrated early to mid-March, but culture is celebrated year-round. Fiona McAllister, Elon Local News.
For more information on Carnival, visit the Creed website or El Centro, located in Carlton, 114.
One senior has brought her College Fellows project to life in Newman Lumen. Madeline Hollenbach created an art exhibit for her College Fellows project. The exhibit is on the first floor of Newman Lumen and features ritual art from different religions and cultures. Hollenbeck said her family has been the biggest influence in her interest in multi-faith studies.
Multi-faith traditions have always been really prevalent in my family. My grandfather's a Catholic priest, my aunt's a Jewish cantor. It's just always been like a very prevalent theme in my life.
The art pieces have QR codes next to them, allowing visitors to interact with the exhibit and learn more about the objects being displayed. Hollenbeck said that this project has taught her a lot about religious traditions, and it can be the same for anyone who comes to the exhibit. Well, that's all the news we have for you this evening. Thanks so much for joining us.
Head over to our website, elonnewsnetwork.com, for stories, sports, and more.
And make sure to follow us on social media at Elon News Network.
Have a great night, Elon.